officers. It all started when right before the game, Tyreek Hill was seen speeding at approximately 60 miles per hour at 35.
That's your first problem. Why you going 65 and a 35, shorty?
Tyreek was obviously frustrated and was hoping he'd just get a ticket and be on his way. Unfortunately, he made the bad decision of rolling up his windows, which happened to be tinted.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break the window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of dollars do you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand? Not for you, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late. All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey. Don't worry about it. I hang up the phone. You stop crying. Bro. Y'all. Don't move. Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy. You sit him up? Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, bro.
The officers were being really hostile towards the player, despite him being relatively calm and not resisting. But the unprofessionalism from the cops reached a whole new level when he was suddenly jumped by an officer.
Hold on, girl. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery in your ears when we told you what you chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro. Back up. Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew.
Eventually, more police arrived to the scene, as well as some of the managers from the Dolphins. The officers did mute their body cams, but they were able to sort things out, and Tyreek was able to drive away, but got cited with a careless driving and seatbelt violation. If there's someone you don't want to see coming your way is an angry Mike Tyson, but this...
They came through like, hey, y'all know we be paying y'all good money, though. Stop doing shit like this. Matter of fact, I think this was like really a scandal. This might have been a scandal, cuz.
Paparazzi managed to cause exactly this at LAX after following Tyson throughout the terminal.
Hey, why is this how you know this is some 2004 footage, folks? My show
Mike
good
Tyson
720.
and the paparazzi were both arrested on the spot, but the paparazzi was sent to the hospital. Mike Tyson got a misdemeanor, but the rest of the case is unknown.
The other individual did suffer a laceration to his forehead and did fall to the ground.
Justin Bieber was driving with his entourage in a yellow Lamborghini in the streets of Miami, and as they were speeding through neighborhoods, a police car started creeping up from the distance, eventually pulling them over. The policemen immediately smelled alcohol, and Justin Bieber couldn't show a valid license, so he was booked in jail.
So the total bond would be $2,500. Is there anything else before me involving Mr. Bieber?
No, Your Honor, but thank you very much for hearing us right away, and we appreciate Your Honor's courtesy.
You're welcome.
As Conor McGregor was leaving the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami Beach, a 22-year-old fan attempted to take a picture of him. McGregor did not like that the fan didn't ask, and slapped the phone out of the man's hand and stomped it several times. Not only that, but he grabbed the fan's broken phone and left. The fan proceeded to go to the police reporting theft and assault, which led to Conor's arrest. Conor did take his time to come out of the house, making the police wait for over an hour outside of his rental.
So, we need him to come out. I know he's inside.
He doesn't have anything on him, right? Jewelry or anything?
When singer Danny Lee was driving back home from a party at P. Diddy's house, she was speeding in her G-Wagon while a kid...
Whoa! Danny Lee!
Lee was driving back home from a party at P. Diddy's house. She was speeding in her G-Wagon while a kid tried crossing the street with his scooter. She hit the kid and didn't stop nor slow down until the police caught up to her. Danny Lee was seen laughing and trying to use the celebrity card while being arrested.
Come here, sir. Step out. Yeah, open the door. Get up. We're just trying to figure everything out, okay?
Love, I'm an artist.
I know.
I'm a singer.
No, you're in it. You know what?
I'm a singer.
Okay.
I'm an artist.
You just hit a kid on a scooter. You talking about you can't arrest me? What type of person is you?
Yeah, sit.
Oh my goodness.
An incredible Samaritan spotted what happened and chased her car to act as a witness. His story matched perfectly with the CCTV footage.
I didn't put that crosswalk with the scooter crossing. She was blocking. Didn't stop or nothing. On the crosswalk? He was stopped at the intersection of I'm sorry.
After getting the full story, the police went back to the singer who was laughing with a friend.
Easy? Yeah. I've heard of you.
Hey, she trying to get on low-key signals, low-key signs and stuff. Yeah, you go sit down and watch your tab. You want to play with your toys?
Yeah. I've heard of you.
That's my song.
Okay.
You know, it's a very serious thing, right? You know, you hit somebody on a scooter and you left. Yes, you did. Why? Well, okay, so why is there damage on your hood and your front bumper?
There's no damage on my
There's none whatsoever?
Can I look?
No, you cannot look. There is damage.
I just think
Someone right now could be losing their life because of you.
nobody's dying, though.
You don't know that. Yeah, you asked us. Like you asked us.
Hey, Mr.
I know
Havenbag.
if I would have hit somebody, I know somebody would.
More, hey, Mr.
The police
Havenbag.
officer decided to do a sobriety test, to which she performed poorly. While being arrested, she played the celebrity card once again.
What? I did the card. But now we know I'm an R&B singer. Really? That's nice. Okay, we'll talk some about this, Danielle. Watch your head as you enter the car, okay? Let me help you with.
While the CCTV footage cannot be shown on YouTube, the singer was definitely speeding and did not stop after hitting the kid. She was charged with DUI, leaving the scene of a crash with serious bodily injury and DUI causing property damage. She pleaded no contest and was released on a $1,000 bond. The kid suffered a lacerated kidney and a fractured spine.
Wow. And you sitting here laughing like women, these women ain't nothing, folks. I swear to God, y'all bogus.
Sadly, in February 2024, she was only sentenced to 5 years probation and no prison time by a Miami-Dade County judge. When Travis Scott rented a boat in Miami, he was supposed to leave by midnight. But when the captain showed up past the rental time and barged into the bedroom where Travis was with a lady friend, things got heated fast. An argument broke out and the police were eventually called. Once it was confirmed that Travis didn't have a firearm, the officer asked him to explain what happened.
I rented this boat. Okay. These are the owners.
I seen this one. Travis, you are. These celebrities, bro, y'all let's be weird, bro. Like, it's something about celebrities that we don't know, for y'all let's just don't know nothing. Y'all just mind control, basically.
Pulled up. They told me I had to go at 12 o'clock. It's 12:52. Okay. I was in my room. The captain kicked the door open at 12, maybe a little bit before 12 o'clock. Okay. I told him it was disrespectful for him to kick the door open while I'm in the room with my friend. And then the owner pulled up, and I was like, why didn't you come to my security? This is my security right here. So right now, all we got is an owner, a captain, and his wife and children. That's all y'all got. Was there any fight? No fight. All it is just, I paid $20,000 for the boat.
Travis claimed the captain showed up before midnight, but the captain had a very different story.
Oh, I knocked the door and it says like the door was kind of open. It said like, oh, charge ends at midnight, right? So it was like 20 minutes later and I was knocking the door. So like lit. Okay. And when he came out of the bathroom, he started pushing me like, hey, why you disrespect me? Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, because you opened the door when I was with the girls. It's okay, whatever. Your charter ends at 12. So you need to let the door. Okay. I called the manager, the owner of the boat, and said, I told him, hey, something happening here. I'm in trouble here. This guy is, he has a security guard.
That's his security?
Yeah.
Okay.
After establishing there was physical contact and gathering the captain's side of the story, the officers returned to Scott, who appeared slightly intoxicated despite insisting he was sober. It was later revealed that officers reported smelling alcohol on his breath.
And when I rent something, to me, these boats out in Miami, they talk about nothing. A 90-foot or 100-footer is nothing to me, regardless. If they renting boats out for 4 hours or 8 hours is nothing to you. Okay, so what is it they want? I don't want anything. All I want is the respect, and I was gonna leave. But now ain't nobody gonna move me off of nothing. They can call 911, 1011, 1111, but nobody's gonna move me off of nothing.
Hey, sit down.
I will sit down. I will sit down.
You don't listen.
His ass stupid shit.
I'm with you. Hey, let's take a walk. Grab your stuff with you. Hey, grab your stuff. Thanks for it. Hey, security. That's the security guard. Grab that.
Since there wasn't enough cause to arrest him, the plan was initially to simply walk him to a chauffeur who was waiting in the car.
I'm never gonna fall in the water, and I can swim. Everybody with me? They with me, mama! Squad, take me to the car. I need everybody to take this way. Everybody has to take me to the car.
Travis insisted the police go to the car with him, which was a huge mistake, but then realized he forgot a green bag full of valuables and grew frustrated when the cops weren't helping.
My bag. You sure my green Louis bag? It's a green Louis bag still on the boat right now. It's not a... You can help me though. You're not gonna get back on that boat. So I gotta call down.
Hey, you were just acting the ass and you asking them to help you. You crazy as fuck, shorty.
You're not gonna get back on the boat. I don't need you to get back on the boat. All I need you to do is walk back to me and let them know that I left a green bag on there. Alright, then say the boat. I know. You're not gonna go back over. I don't want to go back over. Okay, then stay back in the boat. Can I just walk? No, I already told you. No, you're not going back in the boat. I don't want to go back in the boat. That's what I'm telling you. Just wait over here. There's so much room over here. Okay, there's a lot of room over here too. You can wait right there. Why do you think I'm aggressive? I'm not being aggressive. I'm just asking you to wait right there. I got a phone on the boat, bro. Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna ask you to wait right there, and then I'll go check for your bag. Oh, y'all scared me? Y'all scared me. Y'all told me to leave now, or y'all gonna put me in cuffs. You told me if I leave now, there's no chance. I tried to turn around and check. You told me to not go on that boat or you go lock me up. You said if I stop walking, you was going to lock me up. Did you not? You said if I just stop walking, I'll stop walking.
Travis was arrested on charges of intoxication and trespassing, leading to a heated exchange with the officer in the back of the police car.
Disorderly intoxication and trespassing property.
Don't even breathalyze me to be intoxicated.
You don't have to breathalyze it, man.
How you know I'm intoxicated?
You smell it?
You can't be drunk in Miami?
You can, but you can't act a fool while you're drunk, man.
Travis Scott ended up spending the night in jail and was released after posting bond. He later hired attorney Bradford Cohen, who represented many celebrities such as Drake and Polo G, and all his charges were dropped. Okay, maybe more of a local well-known person rather than a celebrity, but the way he was acting you might think he was an A-lister. When the police chief of a city in Georgia was pulled over because of the tint of his car and an error in running his license, he immediately got out of the car to confront the officer who pulled him over.
Say hello, was that illegal? No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a wind intent violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know what the, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. That tag's not even on file.
I said, yes. Well, we have to catch up the bills and run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me up.
But as if him trying to exert his influence and power over the officer wasn't enough of a bad look, when the second officer came in to ask him why he was acting this way, things quickly started going downhill.
Why are you being hostile? Easy. I don't have to talk to you. Okay. Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief of Zebra. You gonna write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping you for one. We have to start. Flashing blue lights. Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm possessing my license.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm just a lady.
Do you have a driver's license?
Literally.
Like anybody else.
Even though it is hard to hear, the female officer made a brave remark considering the chief's position by letting him know that he's just like anybody.
I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Boxing world champion Gervonta Davis, also known as Tank, was arrested outside his home in Florida when the police received a call for domestic violence, alleging that he struck his former girlfriend on her head. His girlfriend at the time, which was the one that called the police, was also trying to take his car. and Gervonta was by the gate trying to stop her from leaving with his $200,000 car. And that's when the police showed up.
She trying to take my car, and I don't want her to take my car. To leave? Yeah, she trying to. But I got a driver to be able to take her wherever she want to go.
Where does she live? Where does she
I don't
live?
know how that address, but
Well, does she live in Canada? Does she live in the United States?
come on, man.
No, she's local. She lives in a That's your baby?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Does your baby live with you or with her?
What her?
And you don't know where your baby lives?
I'm trying to make this.
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Okay, wasn't you just talking to her? Can you provide all the information to her?
It was clear upon questioning that the cops took the side of the girlfriend and seemed to be escalating the situation.
Let me ask you this. What I want you to talk to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started to punch her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that
Okay,
as...
but don't you know?
Gervonta and one of the police officers were not getting along at all, so they moved on to start questioning the victim, who stood by her story that she was struck by the boxing champ. She didn't have any visible injuries, which seems strange, considering Gervonta was an undefeated boxer known for his knockout power. But the police were just doing their job.
You're being a little evasive with me, you know, because every time I ask you a question, you suck your teeth and you say, oh, come on, man, you know what's going on. You're not giving me any really straight answers.
Eventually, they end up arresting Gervonta and booking him for battery. Davis was released on bond, where bail was set at $1,000. But not long after, the woman who called the police said that Gervonta did not harm her or her daughter, and asked for the charges to be dropped. On the 12th of December in 2001, Winona Ryder was arrested outside Saks Fifth Avenue for leaving the store with $5,000 of merchandise she didn't pay for. At that moment, she probably became the richest and most famous shoplifter in history. Ryder was quick to claim she was only stealing for research purposes since she was going to play a thief character in a movie. But they didn't really buy it, and she was sentenced to 3 years of probation, 480 hours of community service, and had to pay over $10,000 in fines and restitutions. Okay, Britney Spears might have a secret talent of getting out of tickets. During a period of a couple of weeks, Britney Spears got pulled over numerous times for different traffic violations. The first one was for speeding, in which she didn't have ID, proof of insurance, or registration on her.
You're speeding. Let me get your license, registration, insurance.
My license actually is with my security at home, and I don't have it with me right now at this moment. I'm so sorry, but it's like 10 minutes away.
You're going 60 and it's like a 45.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Can I get your registration, insurance? Registration, insurance?
And well, to make matters worse, the officer who pulled her over was the same one that pulled her over just a week ago for speeding as well.
I stopped you before out here for speeding. I stopped you before out here for speeding. I gave you a break last time.
Thankfully for Britney, she only got a warning for speeding, and a notice to show proof of license and insurance to the nearest police station within 30 days. But the police encounters wouldn't stop there for Britney. Just a week later, she got pulled over just a block from her house for passing on the double yellow line, and it was the same officer. She sadly did not learn her lesson from last time, and didn't have her driver's license on her, but explained it's because her security takes her IDs from her because people try to steal them as souvenirs.
Okay, you haven't gotten your license yet? I stopped you a few weeks ago and you're supposed to get your license. Okay, do you know you can't pass on the double yellows? Okay, ma'am, so I'm going to be issuing a citation for passing over the double yellows when it's not allowed. Just sign in the red box.
The world came to a stop as 95 million people tuned in live to watch O.J. Simpson being chased by the police in 1994. That's more people watching than any Super Bowl in the 90s, with even other shows cutting off interviews to show the chase.
I'm going to have to interrupt this call. I understand we're going to go to a live picture in Los Angeles. Is that correct? Okay. This is Interstate 5, and this is courtesy of KCALR, one of our LA affiliates. Police believe that O.J. Simpson is in that car.
Eventually, O.J. Simpson, who was accused of killing his ex-wife and her friend, decided to turn himself in at his house driveway. But after a lengthy 8-month trial, he was not found guilty.
Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson.
Even though it's understandable why a celebrity would want to have their windows tinted, there are no exemptions for celebrities, and they still have to comply with regulations. Offset got pulled over for having his window tinted too dark.
Well, you can't get your ID first, sir.
Why, man? I know my rights.
Sir.
I'm famous too. Okay, I know my rights. Okay, I'm not gonna do my ID. I don't know why I pulled over.
Well, sir, I need your ID, and then I'll tell you. So I know who you are, and then we'll go from there.
You said you're famous. Who are you?
I'm Offset, Migos.
Who's that?
Migos, Offset.
Okay.
I'm not giving you my ID.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need your ID, please.
Offset proceeded to call his lawyer to ask him if he has to give his driver's license to the police officer. And the lawyer then took a massive sigh before giving him advice.
Don't tell me. You doesn't tell me why I'm doing my ID. Yeah, then he wants. I said, why?
I did tell you, sir. I told you for your window tint. Can I please have your ID?
I just bought this car, bro. I didn't change my tint.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
The FaceTime did not end there, with Cardi B soon joining the traffic stop as well, which started getting the officer frustrated.
How you doing, man? Turn the phone off, man. Turn the phone off. We deal with this, all right?
How you back?
All right. Damn, man.
My wife,
I got you.
who I am now?
No, man. I don't know who you are. So,
Yeah, you know who he is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My partner does. Look, man. I got you. Okay.
It's my wife.
Okay. Hey, your wife look good, man.
Things quickly escalated when the officer asked Offset to get out of the car since he smelled marijuana coming from the vehicle. They did a car search and found weapons, which he was not allowed to own since he's a convicted felon. Not only that, but they did find a small amount of marijuana and $107,000 in cash.
Being arrested, you're a convicted felon and you got 3 guns. One underneath your one in the box. All right, sir. You can explain to the judge.
If you receive a traffic ticket, you usually have to pay it or show up to court. Sometimes both. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine was pulled over for not having a license tag on his vehicle and speeding. But when the officer ran his information, she realized that he failed to appear in court many times and had a warrant for his arrest.
So you take me to jail for a traffic warrant?
Yes. You appear, bro. You don't show up for court.
I didn't know that. When? For what, though?
I guess you received a ticket or something that you didn't pay?
I never received a ticket.
Step one from me?
Tekashi obviously was surprised by this news, claiming he never saw the ticket, and one of his passengers mentioned that his lawyer took care of any previous traffic violations. Surprisingly, everyone involved remained calm during the situation, and when Tekashi explained that he didn't have his license plate on because crazy fans scanned the license to look for his home address, they seemed very understanding.
They take pictures of the license plate, they run it, and end up at my house.
The DMV serious or?
Amsterdam is known to have lax drug policies as they openly tolerate all recreational use and personal possession. However, as Nicki Minaj was about to get into her private jet, her bags were selected for a random check, and the system detected some marijuana. Nicki Minaj immediately started live streaming to document what was happening.
And you guys searched it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open it.
Why?
And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like...
Because I filmed him?
Yeah, he was like... He doesn't believe that you don't have more with...
Then some friendly officers informed Nicki Minaj that she was being arrested.
You're under arrest. I'm the police officer. I'm the deputy of the public prosecutor. We will bring you to the police station. Yes?
For what?
You can go because you are carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying drugs.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart to
carrying
go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
back.
you can go inside.
No, I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer. It's
No,
not
I
bad.
need a lawyer present now. Do you know what
Okay,
happened
now
when I came
you
here?
have to go inside.
Her charges included
Yeah, what the
possession.
fuck was that?
Do you know what happened when I came
You
here?
have to go inside.
Her charges included possession of 30 to 100 grams of cannabis, which she claimed belonged to her security guard. This all unfolded while 20,000 fans in Manchester eagerly awaited her performance. She was released hours later and fined the equivalent of $380.
$380 ain't nothing.
Hey, stay in the car.
I'll bring you over security.
Stay in the car.
Yes, sir.
Put your back window down. Put your back window down. That your security?
Yeah. That's
Who
my
are you?
security. I'm a rapper.
Okay, why running red lights?
I was just trying to get home because we live in a club and it was like people be knowing my car. So I was just trying to
People do what?
They would not recognize my car. So I was just trying to hurry up and get home.
What part are you coming from?
It's for my best friend. It's his birthday, so we was just celebrating his birthday on the south side.
How much you have to drink?
I haven't had anything to drink.
You said you're a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
What's your rap name?
Not a.
Okay.
Is that?
Okay, you can't run red lights.
There's a message for you. 2021. Lamborghini. Confirmed plate. Georgia. For you. 24-year-old female. There's a message for you. There's a message for you. There's a message for you.
We're not going today.
I want to eat, Uncle Lauren.
I got a pizza for y'all. Go sit down.
Sure. I want to eat.
One potential for me.
Hey, Miss Stevens, I got a mixture. How far are you from home?
I'm right left at this QT. I know I'm not supposed to be on red lights, but we was honestly, sir, we was really
You said left at the QT at District?
Paces.
Past
Paces.
next the Brown?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got to make sure you're safe enough to drive. I know you're almost home. Do you mind giving me a quick breath sample? Strap your lips on and blow for 5 seconds. Blow, 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 blow. I'll be right back. But hey, yeah, y'all can't run the red lights because you ran the red light in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I was turning around and yeah, just can't do that. Give me 1 second.
Hey, going up there? Pretty much 15 minutes. Hey, you want to advising on the phone? 200. 241 and 19 feet, Herodian Way at River. 71490 code for? He claims that he was What for? Fine.
115. Was Atlanta's bill cleared to be going to House Road, the first 41? 324, unit correct. They are going to that location.
1015. One of the DUI task force says 11015.
015.
7211, 7213, got 11015.
015.
Have you been followed before?
Follow?
Yeah.
Home?
Yeah.
From the club?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Still can't remember it. If the one in Atlanta, if I wasn't paying attention, y'all would have hit me. Both y'all. But this is a ticket for running a red light. You can call the phone numbers on the back and just take care of it. If you want to go to court, you can. It's November 9th in Marietta Square. Do you have any questions?
No.
Please be careful. You don't want to get anyone hurt. 7.